Hey, good morning everyone. Happy Thursday. Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Quite a difference from about 20 minutes ago. 20 minutes ago we were looking at very, very cloudy skies. Now we're looking at almost clear skies out in the Gulf. Unbelievable how quickly things change here. Look at this. Clouds are almost gone. A little glimpse of the sun there in between the buildings. Just a little wink. 60 degrees right now. This is Vanderbilt Beach up in North Naples, up by the La Playa Beach Resort. Might get up to 80 in parts of Southwest Florida today. We'll see what happens. Isn't that amazing? Go back and watch our daybreak video from earlier this morning. Like I said, 20 minutes ago. What is it now? It's coming up on 7:30. So that was about a half hour ago. Same thing happened yesterday morning. It started out very, very cloudy, then oof, the clouds were gone. They're supposed to be back today. We'll see. Only gonna do one live feed of my beach walk this morning. So make the best of it. Hit that share button. Get our beach family in here with us. I will be doing a live feed this evening from out in the water, Sunset with Boat in Naples. That will be starting around 5:30ish this evening. I think the weather will prevail, will hold out. I'll just kind of take you along and share some of the views. The paying passengers get the best seats. I just kind of go along for the ride. So I do the best I can in between people's heads and whatnot. And there's our beautiful sun. Wow. Good morning, sunshine. Gotta love it. Gotta love our mornings at the beach. Of course you'd love it. You wouldn't be watching if you didn't love it, right? Hope everyone had a wonderful Valentine's Day yesterday. I'm going to take a little stroll up the beach. And a little stroll down the beach. Up and down the beach. I wish you were here with me. Boy, it's really hard to watch the news now, isn't it? Gosh, it just seems like things just get worse and worse instead of better every time you turn on the TV. A horrible shooting. Oh. Very peaceful morning. Again this morning. Not a whole lot of people out jogging on the beach yet. A few little birds here and there. So tomorrow morning I will not be doing a beach walk. Going down to the 10,000 Islands with our friend Doni. She's going to do some shelling. So I'll try to record a little video and maybe get a few photos of our adventure. I think Barb Grove might even be on board with us. That could be fun, huh? They got a lot of that seaweed picked up on the beach yesterday with that beach rake. Did a good job cleaning it up here. hurricane debris. I don't know if that's an old crab trap or old milk crate washed up. There's still stuff buried out here in the sand from the hurricane, so be careful. It's going to be there for a long, long time. Sun is absolutely blinding. Who would have thought the sky was going to look like this a half hour ago? Not I. I was a doubting Thomas. Just going to go up here just a little bit further, then turn around. Just one live feed this morning since we're going out for a cruise this evening. Got some things I got to get done before that. Well, that's beautiful blue. Our Thursday morning blues. Holy Moses. There's a pile of shells up here on the beach. Kind of rough on the feetsies. On the little tootsies. See, just a lot of broken stuff. Old fighting conchs. I don't know, if somebody took the time to sift through all that, they might come up with something. You never know. Patience pays off when you're shelling, that's for sure. Definitely no shortages of conchs. Haven't seen any crawling around yet, any live ones crawling around on the beach yet. Funny how those shells just get pushed up on the beach. They weren't here yesterday morning. just like little pockets of them along the shore. I think that's about as far up the beach as I'm going to go this morning. Did a couple long walks yesterday. It was a 8-mile walk. The day before, a 9-mile walk. When I'm out walking, I don't realize how far I'm walking until I get home and sit down in my chair and can't get up. Yesterday, Barb Grove told me that they had a couple of reports, some sightings of a stingray or two swimming along the shore out here. Those are always fun to watch. You never know what's going to pop up out there in the water. Just be on the lookout. Starting to see a few more folks out here now. A lot of the same faces in the morning. Hey, hit that share button. I'll be live for another 20 minutes maybe here. Let your friends wake up to the sounds of Mother Ocean. Oh boy. Hey, send some stars if you're appreciating my efforts here. If you enjoy the views, I do depend on your kindness and generosity to make ends meet every month. Phone bill is due tomorrow. Without a phone, no live feeds. Tips hugely appreciated. You can find a link to my PayPal account if you'd like to send a little thank you, a token of appreciation. I do put a lot of time into what you see on Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page, YouTube channel. A lot of time. It's a full-time deal. It's a lot more than just coming to the beach I'm out here for about 4 hours in the morning from the time I leave the house till the time I get home, between 4 and 5 hours. Actually, we got a little bit of color in the sky this morning. I was not expecting it. It snuck up on me in between my two live feeds this morning. I'll share some of that later today. Again, if you're just tuning in, we're on Vanderbilt Beach in North Naples, Florida. Right now the temperature's 60, 61 maybe, warming up nice. Could get up to 80 degrees in parts of Southwest Florida today. They're calling for more clouds than sun, but right now it's gorgeous. Way more sun than clouds. Started out very cloudy this morning, very cloudy. Water temperature's about 69. The tide's still going out. A few hours before low tide.
don't want to be in your movie.
Oh, I don't. That's why I'm going that way, so it's your backs. And yeah, and yeah, good morning. You got to have people at the beach. Happy people. I was wondering, they were just kind of standing off. I was waiting for them to walk by me. You know, some people are so courteous. Others, I've almost been knocked over. People not even paying attention where they're walking. I'm just standing there filming, and they almost walk right into me. Busy on their phones. Whoop. A little snowy egret jumping out of the waves there. I always dress warm when I come out to the beach in the morning. It's the wind that I don't know about when I get out here. And by the end of my beach walks, I'm burning up. But I guess I'd rather be warm than cold. Right now, I wish I was out in that water. 69 degrees, wow. That's not too shabby. Especially if the air temperature's maybe 61 right now. If you're not familiar with Vanderbilt Beach, that's the La Playa Beach Resort. Right over here on the left. If you Google that on a map, you can see where I'm at. I was trying to shuffle up to Del Norwiggins this morning. I kept looking at the sky. I thought it was going to break. I thought we were just going to get an explosion of color this morning, but it didn't happen. But we did get color. It just wasn't early morning. It wasn't that early first light kind of color. We did get some color as the skies were clearing. It was color in between the clouds, which was kind of cool. Gray clouds with color in between them. See, that should be you walking the beach. You should be walking along by my side here. Now you're kind of over my shoulder. You're still with me in spirit. It's kind of cool that I'm able to do that, bring you along in the mornings like this. We're going to be getting into some shadows here as we come up to all the beachfront condos. But look at this glorious, glorious, glorious stretch of beach here on Vanderbilt Beach. Look at this. Let's pan around here. Look at that. How could you not want to be out here in the mornings? How could you live here and not be out here? I don't get it. It happens. Incredible. All that blue. Did you watch my little last look / beach report video yesterday? I kind of recorded it at a couple different little locations along Vanderbilt Beach as I was making my way down to the south end to head home. I thought it was a nice little video. Now we're in the shadow of the La Playa. Very, very nice beachfront resort of La Playa. However, everything comes with a price. With luxury comes cost. But it is very luxurious, so they say. I haven't been in that hotel for many a year. I'd be happy staying at the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. That place is nice. The rooms are really nice and clean. I did share some video of the rooms a couple months ago. I think it was back in November. I did a little interview with Mick Moore, one of the owners, part of the family that owns the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. So go back and check that out. I know it was November, maybe first week in November. You'll find it on YouTube. It's easier, I think, to search on YouTube. But the rooms, compared to everything else here, the rooms are very reasonably priced. You look at Airbnbs, what they're going for now. And they're not, well, some are in the condos, obviously, on the beach, but those are very expensive. I would definitely check out Vanderbilt Beach Resort if you want to stay on the beach. The only problem is they only have, I think, 39 rooms. So you got to make your reservations well in advance. I know people book a year in advance or more. It's going to be really nice when that Turtle Club restaurant reopens there. Hopefully that's going to happen next month. Keeping our fingers crossed. Last I heard, they were waiting on some rough electrical inspections. A lot of inspections being done. It's a long list the inspectors have around here. There's a lot of work still going on from the damage caused by Hurricane Ian. So that's why things are taking as long as they're taking. Labor, materials, inspections. There's new codes that the construction has to adhere to, so the contractors are having to learn them and deal with that. There's more to it than meets the eye. Getting their chairs set up on the beach here at the La Playa. Beautiful coconut palms there. Out in the back of the La Playa, all over in here, They have some really cool fire pits with some tables you can sit at night. I think that'd be so cool, the fire pits looking out at sunset. The restaurant's open to the public. Is it Baleen? A little sun making its way in between the condos, hitting the water here, a little sunlight, get a little more color that way. Oh, Donnie and some little friends are heading out on the water today for a little shelling excursion down into the 10,000 Islands. I know Barb Grove is on board with them. I'll be on board tomorrow with them, so there will not be a live feed tomorrow. There is no cellular service or Wi-Fi down in the 10,000 Islands. But that should be really fun, going shelling, hitting Shell Island. I think we're going to Shell Island and Kais Island. Donnie loves her shells. Her and Sean brought their boat down from Georgia. That's quite a haul. Hey, send some stars there if you're appreciating my walk, my efforts. You get a penny for each star that you send. I got 0 stars there. I do depend on that to make ends meet. To pay tomorrow's phone bill, tips. Woohoo, tips greatly appreciated right now to pay that phone bill. Kind of flying by the seat of my pants, if you're familiar with that expression when it comes to finances. I kind of went overboard the other day for Valentine's Day, but it was necessary. It was very necessary. My wife deserved it. I just love the tranquility of the beach. Listen to the sounds. The water is not very deep out there where you see those waves breaking. That's the outer edge of the little sandbar that runs along the shore. Not going to be a super low tide now in the mornings for a while. Gotta wait for the next moon cycle. It's going to be high tide when we head out on the boat this evening, which is nice. It makes it easy to climb on board. I would love to see you on one of our sunset cruises. It's Thursday evening sunset trips that we do at Boat Naples. That is something special. That is actually a Southwest Florida television sunset cruise. You're not going to find those on their website at boatnaples.com, but you can get their phone number there and give them a call. Let them know you're interested in joining us one Thursday evening. Complimentary beer and wine, a Sláinte Irish whiskey sunset toast. Last week, everybody couldn't wait for sunset for their toast. Had to have our toast early. And put everybody in a really good mood, a festive mood. Gosh, last Thursday was amazing. Papa was out there with us. My daughter was on board with us, and came across about 8 dolphins. That was awesome. That's all my daughter was saying when we were heading over there. You think we'll see dolphins? I'm like, I don't know, honey. I can't guarantee anything. And lo and behold, she got her dolphins. Papa got his dolphins. Boy, something wild happened when my mother-in-law passed. What really got her was diabetes. She just had a hard time watching what she ate. And in the long run, that's what took her away from us, diabetes. But she loved her sweets. Loved her sweets. We weren't giving them to her until the very end. We'd let her have a little taste of this or that. But she was upset with that, not being able to have her sweets. And son of a gun, listen to what happened. This is just bizarre. Right at the time of her passing, a little container, one of those little containers of Jell-O pudding, just flew off the shelf on the door inside of the refrigerator. It just flew off the shelf in the refrigerator. I think she was trying to get something for her road trip that was ahead of her. It was really bizarre. You never know, huh? When the morning Roy passed, Roy had a big black olive tree in his front yard. It's gone. The people there now in the house cut it down. Wouldn't even recognize Roy's house, but he used to love his trees. It looked like a jungle in the front of his house. But the morning when he passed, I never saw cardinals in that tree. The many, many, many hundreds and hundreds of times that I've been to Roy's house picking them up in the mornings, thousands, who knows. Never did I see cardinals. The morning of his passing, I was out in the driveway talking with the hospice nurse. 2 cardinals fly into that tree and sit there for 5, 8 minutes, just kind of chirping, looking at each other, having a merry time, and off they went. You know what they say about cardinals? It's the spirits of those that pass. The cardinals. Was it Roy and Audrey coming to say goodbye? The nurse was just as surprised as I was. I tell you what, hospice, I highly recommend hospice. Let your loved ones die with dignity with their loved ones. Hospice is an incredible organization. My parents, we used hospice with my parents. with Gail's dad, now her mom. Many of my friends have passed on. They were in hospice. I might be weird. I might have a different outlook on death than others, but it's inevitable. You can't run, you can't hide from it. It's coming. It's going to happen. Believe in God. It's going to be way better. The life after this one here on this planet is going to be way better. It's like something to look forward to. I'm not in a hurry to leave this planet by any means. That's what Roy used to say. I'm not in a hurry to leave. I'm not afraid to leave, but I'm not in a hurry to leave. My mom and dad passed away on the same day. Natural causes. They were under hospice care. Unfortunately, I couldn't have them at home. It'd become too much work with my dad. He had Parkinson's and dementia. And it was a big challenge. So we had them together at a facility that hospice was overseeing here in North Naples. But my dad died in the morning, and my mom passed later that evening. They were determined to be together. The next day was their 40th anniversary. I honestly believe my mom just willed herself to die. She was that kind of person. I think she lived her life in pain. Let's put it that way. In pain. She had rheumatoid arthritis since she was a child. And she was in misery her whole entire life. And man, did my dad take good care of her. Wow. It was quite a little love story, those two. The folks at hospice and at the facility could not believe what happened. Hospice called me for 5 years asking me if I was okay. I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. I know where my folks are. I know where they're at. They're happy. They're together. Yeah, I miss them. But why be selfish, huh? That's kind of the hospice thing. You know, when you stick somebody in a hospital and you just keep pumping them full of drugs, have all kinds of equipment hooked up to them, are you really doing that for them, or are you doing it for you? It's a tough decision. It's a tough part of life. Many of you know what I'm talking about. Many of you have gone through it. A lot of you are probably going through it right now with somebody you love. The same goes for your pets, your fur babies. So hard dealing with loss like that. Having a dog, I love dogs. We've got many dog lovers out there that are friends following along. And we all know what's going to happen in 10 to 15 years, sometimes a little longer if you're lucky. You're in for a major heartbreak, but man, oh man, do you get some good loving in those 15 years with them. I mean, if you're like me, most people say, I will never get another dog. I will never get another dog. And then here's that puppy staring you in the face. And here we go again, setting ourselves up for another heartbreak. God is something, huh? The way he does things, he's got that all planned. Every one of us, he's got our number. Oh well, sorry about the babbling here. Doesn't look like anybody's really out there listening. A few people. I don't know if I just saw a dolphin out here. That would be ironic if it was some waves breaking out over the sandbar out there. Well, believe it or not, we're all the way down by the Turtle Club. Wasn't planning on going live for that long, but here we are. Vanderbilt Beach Resort, Turtle Club Restaurant. Turtle Club opening hopefully next month. Getting their umbrellas set up. Those chairs are just waiting for you right there. Just calling your name. Come on out. Come on down. Hey, if you ever do book a stay at the Vanderbilt Beach Resort, let them know you heard about them on Southwest Florida Television. That helps me out tremendously. Keeps me looking good in their eyes. I'm hoping they invite me to dinner at the Turtle Club when it reopens. Wouldn't that be sweet?
I could tell she was for sure, but I'm like, I didn't see any sweat.
All right, I got to get rolling. Remember, live feed this evening starting around 5:30, our sunset cruise with Boat Naples. Check them out online, boatnaples.com. If you do book a tour with them, be sure to mention me, just like here at the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. Let Boat Naples know you heard about them from me, Robb at Southwest Florida Television. I would really appreciate that. boatnaples.com. No stars this morning. Man. 0 stars on this live feed. That's kind of depressing. Oh well. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for being a friend. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, everyone. Tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Robb Stan. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your life. And God bless our wonderful country. God bless America. Say some prayers for the good old US of A. Man, what a mess things are, what a mess things are. Tally-ho. Tally-ho.